Hello, children. Welcome to the new explanation of the poem The Trees. In the previous lesson, we have read the proper explanation of the poem The Trees, composed by Andrienne. And in the present video, I will tell you the theme and the poetic devices of the poem Andrienne. So, the students, The Trees by Andrienne is a short symbolic poem which focus on the movement of trees that are initially indoors but seeking to escape to freedom in the forest. The trees represent nature but also indicates the separation of men over the another genders, particularly women. It refers to women who have been healed and are ready to move out of their houses. Here, by trees, the poetess metaphorically refers to the women enslaved by the patriarchal society. What makes this poem unusual is the speaker's attitude toward the trees. In the first two stanzas, there is a definite attachment as the speaker objectively describes the escape of the trees to their new environment. Dear students, this poem symbolically describes women and without mentioning the word women. Now, students, let's see the poetic devices of the poem used in the trees. First thing, we should notice that the poem does not have a specific rhyming scheme, so it is written in free verse. Second figure of speech which is used here, imagery. Dear children, the imagery is a kind of figure of speech that creates visual representation in mind. So in this poem, the example of imageries are the trees inside are moving out into the forest that was empty all these days, where no bird could sit, like newly discharged patients, half dozed. To the clinic doors, the glass is breaking, the trees are stumbling forward, its pieces flesh now in the crown of the tallest oak. Second poetic device which is used in the poem is simile. It is used to draw a clear comparison between two or more things or people having same qualities using words like and as. So the poetry has like newly discharged patients, like is used. So because of this, it is simile. Still reaches like a voice into the rooms. The moon is broken like a mirror. So these are the example of simile. Another example of repetition, the forest that was empty. In the first stanza it is given, this phrase is repeated in the first stanza. No insect hide, no sun bury its feet in shadow. The trees inside are moving out into the forest that was empty all these days. These three are the example of anaphora. Then next is personification. Here the trees are personified here. The line is the tree inside are moving out into the forest. Sun is personified here. The no sun bury its feet. Night, the roots work. Their roots are personified here. Winds rush to meet them. Small twigs stiff with exertion. Long cramped bough shuffling under the roof. Another poetic device is symbolism. The poet uses the trees to connote the significance of forest and raise the issues of deforestation. After this, dear children, alliteration is another figure of speech is used here. Here you can see the words long letters, L letter is repeated here, forest form F is written here, sky still S is repeated, and leaves and lichen in this L repeated. Next is enchantment. The sentence is being continued to the next line without a break throughout the stanza. You can see the all stanzas are there without any punctuations. Next figure of speech is metaphor. Metaphor, you know, where comparison is there, but there you will not see like or as. For example, the poet uses trees metaphorically to represent helplessness of women in the patriarchal society. So that is metaphor. But when metaphor extends throughout the poem, that is called extended metaphor. Throughout the poem, this tree is used and it represents women throughout the poem. So that figure of speech is used here, extended metaphor. Thank you for watching. Stay connected. See you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.